Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back. It is Enid, also known as She Beats 4. Y'all see my new hair? Anyway, so let's keep it rocking and rolling. I'm not going to hold you too long. If you saw the previous episode, you saw me traveling down to Mobile for the Mardi Gras. And guess what? We're going to pick it up and continue with everything that happened and what went forward. So let's go. So upon being picked up from the airport, we headed straight to Pensacola, Florida. Pensacola, Florida is very close to Mobile, Alabama. So we decided that we would take a trip to Bubba's to have dinner and just unwind, get to have some face-to-face conversation because we had only been on TikTok. I ordered the Monte Cristo, which I had never had before. While I'm sitting back waiting on that, we're just catching up. We ordered some appetizers and shared throughout the table, sitting back like a bunch of long lost sisters that needed to catch up because we hadn't seen each other face to face, making sure you are who you say you are. So I explored the restaurant. You know I'm going to do that. Here's the Monte Cristo with the amazing powdered sugar that was on it. It's an all-American food restaurant. Everything was amazing. And we just ordered and shared amongst each other. Again, like you couldn't tell that we weren't truly related to one another. We're not, but you couldn't tell. And then, of course, we were going to take our group photo outside. We tried to go to the mall that was close by, but they were closing. So we just let baby girl, of course, throw her coins in to make her wishes in the fountain. Because you know me, if you really know me, I'm always going to find somebody's baby and hold on tight and embrace them like they're my own. So we were able to dig down in that purse I had and grab some coins so that she can do her little wishes. And of course, picture taking time comes around again. Then we left and found dirty dough. If you have never had dirty dough, if you haven't been in the South, baby, Crumble ain't got nothing on them. This place is so amazing. It was clean. The cookies were cooked all the way through to perfection. I do have a review on them. So I will link that also so that you can check it out to get the full review. We left there and wound up at Buc-ee's. I don't know if you know anything about Buc-ee's. I'm assuming that it's a down south thing, but I need to double check to make sure. But this is a gas station that houses any and everything you can imagine. They have clothing. Obviously, St. Patrick's Day was coming up, so they have their St. Patrick's themed Buc-ee items. They had Easter themed Buc-ee items, and of course some jerseys and things, as you'll see I brought home. You see those jerseys over there to the right? If you've looked through or you follow me, you know I got those, because if don't nothing else happen, my husband gonna make sure that we're matching. So me going out of town and not bringing back something for us to match in together would be oh so wrong. Here you go with our Alabama representing jerseys. These people have banana pudding, which I also did a review on, in the gas station. Fresh fruit, salads. They have a whole jerky station. Again, souvenirs galore to take home. Specialty meats. They had smoked meats. They had fresh sandwiches that they made right there in-house. They had those pecans, like the candy coated or the roasted pecans, nuts, desserts on top of desserts. I mean, when I say a gas station, it's a one-stop shop completely. You can't go wrong in here. A whole cookie dough station. I don't eat cookie dough. I think that's nasty, but cookie dough station. Here we go with those nuts, the pecans, the glazed ones. Again, so imagine the aroma when you walk into the gas station. It don't smell like no gas station, I tell you that much. But the mixtures of aroma were not overwhelming. This is where they were making the barbecued, chopped brisket, shaved brisket, turkey, all kind of barbecued items. The flavor, insane. Look at that brisket. And I don't even eat stuff like that, but I did wind up getting that chopped. Of course, I'm not going to go all the way out of town and not try it. When I say the flavor and the people were so kind, everybody was kind and thoughtful. Again, souvenirs for days, your old faves. So you're going to go and stop at the gas station. You're going to get one of these coolers, fill it up, and then you're going to put all your items in it as you travel on the road to go where you're going. Tumblers, those are like $30. Of course, I had to bring one back, a souvenir for somebody. So again, souvenirs on top of souvenirs, beverages on top of beverages. I think if you name it, Buc-ee's has it. So let's see, they have a coffee station in there, a soda pop fountain station, every soda you can imagine. So of course we played around mixing and matching the sodas. They had socks. So look, if you stop and you run out of something, go to Buc-ee's, because Buc-ee's is gonna have it. So they had the coffee station, the soda pop station, the ices. Oh my goodness, every flavor icy you can imagine. Coffees, every creamer you can put in there, flavor coffees with hot chocolates and every single thing, tea and popcorn. I mean, you name it. It's truly an overwhelming experience. It's something that you would really have to check out. This is that brisket. When I say it melted in your mouth, and you're standing there watching these people prepare it, the prices weren't horrible. They were actually really good for some fresh food that you can grab. Again, once you get your gas or you stop, grab yourself, hop on the road, and keep going where you're going. I think we're about 45 minutes, under an hour, to get there from Mobile, where we were staying at. These chocolate chip cookies, I did bring some back to the room I stayed in, but I had so much stuff. I did taste it. I didn't do a review on those, but melts in your mouth. I would order them and have them shipped back home. The kitchen was clean. Their chicken strips, and they had burritos, cheesesteaks. When I say overwhelmed, baby, it was beautiful. Sauces, you can order sauces or get your sauces and seasonings to take back with you from the stuff you see them cooking over there. These are the items that they use, because that barbecue sauce was so good. But again, I was flying, so I couldn't bring any of that back home. I should have, because I had to get an additional carry-on luggage, a bag to take home. Here's just some of the prices. They had the car wash. This is a sandwich that just melted in your mouth. The price, again, wasn't crazy. They had the different kinds. Of course, it's a souvenir photo op place. You know, I'm always grab me a good couple photos. Cowgirl to the fullest. Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's, you got to check it out if you're in the South.